has held over 80 cooking shows, has a show average of $625. Please join me in welcoming Advanced Director Cindy Golden. Welcome, Cindy. Our next top seller started her business in 2003. This year, she has held over 63 cooking shows with a show average of $561. Please help me welcome Advanced Director Kathryn Ethridge. Tip number 10, drawing slips.
After I share the booking slide, I pass out all the drawing slips. After we've gone through all the basic information, I ask my guests to turn to the reverse side. I set my timer for 2 minutes, and to see who can get down the most names of people they know. After the 2 minutes is up, whoever has the most names gets a prize, and I explain to them that they just started their guest list for their Pamper Chef party, so to see me at the end at checkout so we can book their parties.
I add a little twist to the drawing slips. I have my guests put on a scale of 1 to 10 their level of interest in hosting a party. I then go over it with them at my full-service checkout. Even if they put a 1 or a 2, I still ask if they're interested in hosting a party. And if they say no or not now, I then ask them about hosting a catalog show or for a referral.
Number 9, folders and flyers.
I am a big visual person, and so I do show folders for everybody at my shows. Looks like this. I get them really cheap when they're on sale with school supplies. But this is what's in it. I put in a catalog and order form. The very first thing that I want them to see is the host rewards program, so they can sit and kind of think about that throughout the party. I put in the current special for the host. I put in the current guest special. I'll also put in the following month's special. Fundraising information, bridal shower, and always include opportunity information in the show folders.
I use a flyer that I insert into everyone's catalog. It has some great facts about hosting a cooking show. It lets my guests know that hosts receive free, half price, host specials at 60% off, unlimited discounts, and more. It's set up in a question format. Everything on the list starts out with, did you know? It has things on there like, did you know that all hosts get 60% off at least one specified product the month that they host their party? And it ends with, did you know that hosting a Pampered Chef party could be this easy and you can earn so many free and discounted products?
Number 8, partnering with your current host.
I like to talk with my current hosts about what's on their wish list. I share with them about the upcoming host specials. I talk about who she has invited that might be someone she thinks would be a great host. I then work with her as a team to have her help me secure bookings.
And at the end of the party, when I'm sitting with my hostess closing out her show, I share with her that Pamper Chef comes out with a new catalog every 6 months, and I ask her to rejoin my show schedule 6 months down the road to invite people that weren't able to attend this show or get everything that they wanted at this show.
Number 7, let everyone know you are Pampered Chef Consultant.
This is huge. Whenever I leave my house, I make sure I have something with a PC logo on it. It can be from carrying your tote bag, wearing your apron, Pamper Chef t-shirts, jackets, anything with PC on it, and always make sure you're ready for business. So bring your drawing slips, pens, mini catalogs, so you can exchange information with people who are interested.
Make sure that your voicemail on your home and your cell phone lets everyone know what you do, that you are a Pampered Chef Consultant. I also include my office hours and the days that I'm in and out of my office in that voicemail. Also, make sure your email signature lets everyone know you are a consultant and how to get a hold of you via phone and your personal website.
Tip number 6, list of 100.
Go back to your list of 100. Contact people who you hadn't contacted as of yet, or who weren't ready to host a party when you first asked them. Also, reach out to your past hosts and share with them the monthly specials. Offer them a free show if they rebook in the next 30 days. A free show simply means providing the ingredients for the featured recipe. You pick what the featured recipe is. Whether you want to do a cold stone ice cream stone on your baking stone or make the Mexican chicken lasagna in the deep covered baker, it will be delicious and easy. How do you reach out to your potential host, Cindy?
I make customer care calls. I will call past customers, ask them how they're enjoying their products, ask them if they need any recipes, and then I also ask them if they would like to hear what the upcoming host specials are so they can book their own show.
Tip number 5, party swap or business of the week.
You can partner up with a consultant from another direct selling company. Let them know that you will host a party for them and they can host a party for you. This is a great way to meet a whole new group of guests, hosts, and even potential recruits.
And also, I do a business of the week or a business of the month, however you want to do it. Pick a business that you go to most frequently, the bank, the post office, your doctor's office, kids' school. Drop off a recipe with catalogs and order forms. Go back in a couple days to pick up your platter and to take orders and to also book future shows.
Tip number 4, do your own show.
Do your own show because you cannot cancel on yourself. If there's a new recipe you want to try, invite your family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, anybody who likes to eat over so you can practice on them, and you will get orders, bookings, and I do shows based on the time of year. So I do, for the summer, I offer Cold Stone ice cream shows, I do a Salad Express show, grill shows, and the 12-minute chicken fajita show.
I like to offer a host and customer appreciation event 1 to 2 times a year. I recently did a flip-flop, fajitas, and Rita's party. I made fajitas in the deep-covered baker and made a picture of our yummy margaritas and had my hosts and customers come in their flip-flops and casual attire. I made this event all about them. I pampered them and told them how much I appreciate them and wouldn't have a successful business without them.
Tip number 3, sprinkle bookings throughout your show.
What I do is I write down 6 different one-liners on different brightly colored index cards, and I place them on the table next to my recipe. During my show, I say what I have written on the card. Once I've said that line, I turn that card over, making sure that all 6 are said during the show. Here are a few examples of what I might say. People love to attend Pampered Chef parties. They learn something new every time, get to see friends, shop, eat, and let's face it, you can't stock your kitchen in just one evening. This is another great one-liner that I like to throw out at my shows when I hear people talking about being on a tight budget. If you feel like you blew your budget in the first 10 minutes of the show, then you need to host a show of your own to get your wish list items free, half price, and discounted. Now, Cindy, what are some of your favorite things to say?
Well, what I do is I put stickers on products that I use most often, so that's going to help trigger me to remember to say a booking line. So if I have a sticker on my food shopper, I would say, when I touch it, I would say most people book shows because they want this free or half price. Also, I listen in when people are talking because I'm nosy. And so when I hear someone say, I want everything, I let them know that they need to be my next host and host a party, that I can help them get everything they want free or discounted.
Number 2, games.
There's a fun game that I love to play at my shows called Roll the Dice and Pay the Price. This game is perfect, especially if you need to fill in some show dates in the current month. At the beginning of the show, I give all the guests a pair of dice to roll and have them write the number they rolled on the top of their order form and circle it. They have no idea why they're doing this at this point, And I always tell them that I will let them know more about this at the end of the cooking show. Well, right before I do my door prize drawing slips, I might say something like, "Aren't any of you now curious about why I had you write that number down?" Well, with the Pampered Chef, our hosts never pay full price for anything. And when you decide to host a show with me and set your date tonight, you will pay even less. The number you rolled is going to be the price you pay for the brownie pan when you host your show in the next 30 days. The key is that when you're taking their orders, you are asking each and every guest if they're going to take advantage of the fabulous host bonus that you are offering them on top of everything else that Pampered Chef has to offer.
And I play Pampered Poker with my Wahoo cards. And it's a spin on the ticket game, only with playing cards. So what I tell them is everybody gets one playing card for each question they ask about a product. And then they get 2 cards for each business and a question about my job, what I do, booking shows. And whoever has the best poker hand at the end of the party is going to get a free Season's Best Cookbook from me.
And tip number 1.
Just ask!
Thank you so much to Cindy and Kathryn for sharing the tips and strategies to help us have a full calendar. We certainly have learned a lot. Thank you.